Hello everyone, Triple here, and I'm here with another episode of the NNDL, and this is round 3, and we're facing Snivyy, coach of the Baltimore Bayleafs. Having grabbed their team, they have a very interesting team, in something I actually kind of try to exploit in my team. I'll explain when I get there, but has two actually, the top part is really strong, and then he has a bunch of lower tiered 5-point mons, which are actually low-key kind of scary. Stuff like Canine actually really messes me up, so I'm kind of scared of that. A Grand Bull is a very good wing versus me, but of course Darmanitan and Zygarde are the biggest threats here. So to deal with that, mostly the Darmanitan, I went with Intimidated Arcanine. If you see one trend on his team, it's that his only special attacker is Victini. So Intimidate plus the Will-O-Wisp is gonna really cripple him. The only things he can do about it is go Victini, which I brought Toxic for, or go Granbull and Heal Bell, which I can then damage. So in both cases, I can really cripple his damage output with the Wisp. Morning Sun, of course, for being very defensive. This speed is just enough. This is a returning trend. I couldn't outspeed the base 100 mons with this, so I built it with enough speed to outspeed his faster below 100, I believe. Let me double check that. Well, actually, below 95. I could have used it to speed tie with Arcanine and Zygarde, but I went with a speed that could allow me to outspeed his Canine, because a Rock Blast from that is really annoying. And for the rest, I'm kind of dealing with my bulk. This defense can make me only take 40% from a Zygarde 1000 arrows, which means I can then Wisp or Toxic it. Toxic might be better in some cases, depending on what I'm expecting setup, so if he's defensive setup, Toxic is better. But overall, the Intimidate is gonna come in super handy. I have DNC, which is mostly my endgame sweeper. Just max speed, max protect, just to deal with a fake out from Kangaskhan, a first impression from Golisopod, with Moonblast, Diamond Storm, and potentially Rock Polish for a Scarf Darmanitan. I can Rock Polish up and still outspeed it, which is very good. Also, I can outspeed an Adamant Hawlucha that way, a boosted, a unburdened Hawlucha, which is huge. For the rest, he matches up very poorly versus DNC. He can go Armaldo, I guess. That's about it. Zygarde can get a pretty good hit off. I don't think Moonblast will one-shot it. But it'll do a lot of damage, but I don't want to eat 1,000 arrows in exchange, so I'm gonna have to damage it a bit up front. Since I'm going so burn heavy, I'm going with Support Gallade, with Will-O-Wisp, Knock Off, Poison Jab, Protect. Protect again for the Fake Out and the Gliscod. I'm going with Steadfast. If I flinch, my speed is raised, which can come in handy versus the Fake Out. Didn't really have anything else to do. His Dark type is Cacturn, which, why would he bring that in on me? Knock Off, very nice to get rid of things. Poison Jab specifically for Granbull, and for the rest I just wisp things. I don't have to care, I just literally wisp things. I have Melmetal, big damage dealer. I went with Oka Berry specifically so I can eat a hit from and take out Victini with Earthquake. Since I'm not bringing Rillaboom, Earthquake is actually viable now. And then I have Double Iron Bash, which hits almost his entire team. The few things it doesn't really touch well are Zygarde, which I have Ice Punch for. And again, because of my amazing defense, I can likely eat 8,000 arrows. And Golisopod, which Golisopod doesn't do much to me unless it's close combat. But if I outspeed it, I can Thunder Punch it, because Golisopod, I believe, has close to this speed. So if he's negative speed nature, I might be able to outspeed it and Thunder Punch it and force it out. So that's pretty good. For the rest, this is kind of just come in, deal as much damage as you can, and if you go down, you go down. I have... Oh, by the way, I went with nicknames again. I have No Damage Dog, Diamond in the Rough, the Cheap Knockoff, the Big Melm, and Unbreakable Till Not. Because that's what it is. It's unbreakable until someone breaks it. This thing, huge. The only thing that really deals with it is Darmanitan. A Glisspot can hit it decently, but its defense is so huge. I don't really see much breaking this. Ice Fang, specifically for Zygarde, so it can set up in my face. Earthquake hits practically everything else, except Hawlucha. Glisspot, again, is a problem, but I'll be able to deal with it likely. Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks are huge, because in a case I Wisp a lot of Wismons, he's gonna want to switch a lot. And Stealth Rocks stops him from doing that. Likely Darmanitan not having heavy duty boots means a lot of damage on that. Victini, also decent damage. Hawlucha. Glisspot, it's really good for, although Glisspot I expect to run both boots. And Toucannon. Toucannon is another one that's really good versus. And last I have XX_ViciousFish_XX. With Vicious Brand, Rocks like Leech Life, just for the Cacturn, because this thing gets Water Absorb. And I don't want to attack into that, so I can catch it with a Leech Life and Oko it, because it's Grass Dark, which is very nice. And I have Psychic Fangs, just in case he like sets up screens somehow. I can deal with those. This was just filler. Rock Slide is very nice for the Hawlucha and the Victini, and actually Victini I'm gonna Vicious Brand, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna click Vicious Brand with this. That's the story. 240 speed. I believe this is carved so that I outspeed Hawlucha if it's not buffed, if it's not unburdened, which means I outspeed anything that isn't also a Scarfer. And then I just have max attack and a little bit of HP, which I don't think this is gonna matter, but I might as well. It's gonna be interesting, because if I can get my ball rolling with the Intimidate and the Wisps, then DNC is gonna be looking really good. Melmetal is gonna be... Because if he only has physical attackers, if I cripple his physical attackers, my physical walls are gonna be amazing. That's basically my logic. I'm really hoping it works out. I don't remember much from Snivyy last season. I don't even know if they were majors or minors. I'll have to check that. But it's gonna be really interesting. Alright, and there we go. As usual, let's... I'm really happy not to see the bird. This is pretty much what I expected. My Vicious Rant is going to be really good, except of course for Water Absorb, but I can Leaf Dive it. He didn't bring Victini. That's kind of surprising. My Diancie is really good now. Let me like get the link real quick for the people that want to watch. Now you're gonna make sounds. Build viewer. Alright, I think I'm gonna lead Glade, because it can instantly Wisp something. A Wisp on this is great, since I think this is his only support. I'm just gonna do it. What is stopping me from going Melmetal here? I do have the Okaberry, which is now pretty useless, but going Melmetal here, it actually gives me a huge jump. In like how good I am. I would like to Wisp it. He is Intimidate, which is interesting to know. But the fact that I can intimidate him too and wisp his entire team, and he doesn't have any special attackers, so let me just like, while this turn goes through, I'm gonna pull up the team builder, see what Granbull gets to hit Melmetal. Because it shouldn't be a lot, right? I think he just played rough share because it hit everything except Melmetal. But I'll see. Granbull gets close combat. He did click his Earthquake, but that's fine. I am just gonna double Iron Bash because it hits anything coming in. I don't mind. Melmetal was pretty much a sack from the start, so I'm surprised he would have let me wisp him. I was thinking reading into that, but I'm just, yeah, I don't have to think about this. Double Iron Bash hurts as hell. All I need to do is like click Thunder Punch on Glisopod and click Ice Punch on Zygarde just so it doesn't set up. Anything coming in is gonna take a big chunk here. I really hope he gives me this, because that means the wisps are free for the rest of the game. All I need to watch out for is the belly drum Darm set. Which I don't really have much answers for, to be honest. Come on, what are you giving me damage on? If he goes Darm or Zygarde after this, I just have to not let them set up. That's it. My plan doesn't go much further. Haha, as expected he goes this. Is he enough speed to outspeed me? Because if not, I activate his emergency exit. Melmetal was literally just let's see how much damage this can do Mon. He is faster than me. He knocked off my Oka, which is fine. I got the Glisopod really low. If I put my Stealth Rocks up, actually he's likely heavy duty boots, right? I can just like attack you here. I need to not let you set up. You should expect my Arcanine to come in there, actually. Please substitute up. Please forget that double Iron Bash is a double hit move. Please, please. I'm literally just like trying to wreak as much havoc as I can. Yep, he Icicle crashed, reading into me, and I get rid of the Darmanitan. That's huge. That's like actually huge. Darmanitan was one of the only ones I was really scared of. I think I just win now because like Arcanine If it comes in on Zygarde, only takes like 40% and then I can Wisp it. Or even Toxic it, actually. Toxic might be better. Who's this third person? Oh wait, it's the bot. I'm not smart. Alright, but this also like makes my DNC a whole lot better. I need some damage on the Kangaskhan and the Grand Bull. And likely also on the Zygarde. Then my DNC just wins. All I need to do is not let anything set up here. Actually, what I should do is once this dies, go my Dracovish. I did expect him to be this. Go my Dracovish. My XX Vicious Fish _ I'm gonna click Least Life. Should I? Or should I just click Vicious? Do I care about Cacturn? I don't think I care about Cacturn. Should I? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't risk Kangaskhan sweeping me. I am Water Absorb. Oh my god, I messed up. Why am I Water Absorb and not Strong Jaw? Wait. It's still gonna do a lot of damage, mind you, but... honestly, fine. That's fine. I can still manage this. That's good damage. Getting rid of Kangaskhan is huge. That's fine. I go this here, my Arcanine. Intimidate, and then I Wisp something. Hopefully the Zygarde. I'm gonna Wisp here. Leech Seed is annoying, but I do have... What are you switching in on this, though? Actually, I'm gonna click Flamethrower here. I don't really have to care. I think he's going Golisopod here. Is why I'm clicking Flamethrower now. Because he doesn't want his Zygarde Wisp. No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna go Gallade here. Nice. I'm gonna click Wisp. Again. He's likely faster than me. But he can't risk me clicking a fighting type move. That is a great burn. Let me go Gliscor. My DNC is looking really good. Play rough, we eat those. I'm gonna put up my Stuff Rocks. He doesn't really have anything for it right now. I can Ice Fang the Zygarde. That did 33. And honestly, like, I start clicking Earthquake here. And he was unbreakable until he's not. Like, with burns, he is just so good. I actually need to check something. My Gliscor. Where are my calcs? only show important stats. My Gliscor versus a Zygarde. Let's say defensive. What does more? Ice Fang or Earthquake? Ice Fang does definitely more. Alright. Actually, if he goes Zygarde, that's fine by me. I get to knock this out. Yeah, no, let me just Earthquake this. He's likely just checking this. That's good. Zygarde is still a problem. Please don't go hard, Zygarde. Alright, we go Gallade here. I should have went with Tailwind. What was I thinking? Oh, he's Coil. That's huge. Actually, in that case, I'm gonna go Arcanine here. I'm gonna knock him off. That's fine. At this point, I don't need this anymore. What I need to do here is go Arcanine here. Click Toxic. Please don't be rest. That's fine. He's so gonna be rest, right? Ooh, that's huge. That's huge. All right, I think my DNC actually just wins now. Let me go Arcanine. Morning Sun here. The fact that he's not speed boosting is huge. Because you are not really bulky. Actually, let me not risk this. I'm gonna Morning Sun again. I have no reason to do otherwise than sit in his face now. Because I'm pretty sure I literally just win from this point. I'm gonna go Dracovish. Just because. If he 1000 arrows me, I get to hit it. He gets to kill me actually. That's good because we can now go DNC, Mega and Moonblast. And that should kill here. Yeah. And my Arcanine is still healthy. So I can bring it in on Kangaskhan on the fake out. And then Wisp either of them. Actually, I'm gonna protect here on the fake out. And then Moonblast will take this out. That's very clean of like Diancie plus Arcanine. Arcanine actually with the Intimidate. Really, really good. I'm just gonna Moonblast there. It's gonna do enough damage. He can't lead sheet me. So, yeah. That's very clean. Diancie plus Arcanine. I knew Arcanine was gonna be good. But the thing is, he didn't bring Victini. Which was the one I was really, really scared of. So, I'm really happy with that result. I'll have to put it in the side. That's actually like... The fact that he read into Melmetal, switching out into like a Gliscor or an Arcanine. that made this victory so good. And then he wasn't speed boosting, which was the one thing. Yeah, I keep naming one things, but speed boosting Zygarde could actually sweep me. But he was Coil, which probably means he's defensive. Which again, if he was rest, that would have been terrifying. But I got him to 50, and then Moonblast always killed him. So all I needed to do was make it so he didn't rest. And that was kind of why I brought Dracovish in, because it would be faster. And then I could throw off an attack to hit it again. I should have brought Outrage, to be honest. And I should have brought Strong Jaw, because then Kangaskhan would have just been dead. But I'm really happy with this. It went pretty much to plan, so with that, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.